Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare the Sunday playlist using ProPresenter. First thing you have to do is download the file of the songs that you get from the worship leader. So this is either Jerry or Conrad. Once you have downloaded that file from their email, you have to import it. You go up to File, Import File. So I just have this example. It may look a little different anyway, but this is how it is. You select it, import, and it's going to ask you a bunch of questions, like some files already exist. Most of the time you want to write over them. So you could write over, and then some of these backgrounds, you could just, for the sake of time, just write over it. Because most of the time, if they make some changes, those should be the latest updates. If you don't hit write over, then you might not get the latest version of things. Okay, so then down here you'll see that this is the playlist that was loaded. Sorry, you had to click on it first. So they just say, in this example, they've chosen Raise a Hallelujah, Nobody Loves Me Like You. This is from a couple weeks ago, but that'll be the song list. Okay, and then so what I do is just double check it, make sure that they have a background selected, and everything is correctly formatted. Every once in a while you might get a song that is not properly formatted, so then what you would do is you would select all of it, and you can hit that by you can select all by hitting Command A, sorry. Oops, sorry. Select this first. Command A. There you go. Command A. And then you want to right mouse click Templates and select this one, the one that's called Harvest CMG Sans Semi-Bold 65, and then select Template 1. And that's going to put, just say OK. And that's going to put everything in the right format. OK. And then sometimes if you need to make an arrangement or make some changes, this is how you would do it. This button here is called the Arrangement View button. If I click on that, this is going to bring up all the arrangements, all the slides, and then these are what you get to choose from. So in this example, let's just say he needs one more chorus. See, chorus is repeated twice. Let's just say, for sake of example, he needs to repeat the chorus one more time. So all you have to do is drag this over. See, now there is 3 choruses at the end. Once, twice, 3 times. And let's just say that wasn't correct and you need to get rid of it. Just simply exit out. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Now, sometimes there's more than one version of things. You can click over here. This version is called Skipping the Bridge. So whoever made this one that says Skip the Bridge. There's also another one that's called Harvest. So if I click on Harvest, it brings up a slightly different arrangement. I already noticed that there was this slide called Bridge 1 that looked different. So you can have different arrangements, and that's by this button over here. You can add it or create a new arrangement, but most of the time you don't have to do that. Okay, so that's the songs. And so what I normally do is I double check that the slides are correct by actually pulling up a YouTube video, listening to it, and just pretending that that's Sunday service, and I play the video quickly, like 1.5 times speed or 2 times speed, and I just go through it, make sure that the song's lyrics are correct. If there's any changes I need to do, I'll make some adjustments. Every once in a while, they'll leave out a slide, or they'll forget to put in a chorus or whatever it is. So usually I take the time to double check it. Okay, and then for the next part, we're going to import the announcement slides. So we're going to go to File, we're going to go to Import, and this time we're going to select Import PowerPoint. So this would have been slides that Marissa has done. So this is, for example, pick this one. And just to make sure that we import all the slides as JPEG images. Okay, that way you can adjust them and it won't mess things up. Click Open. Then first it's going to open it's going to open PowerPoint. And essentially it's going to export those PowerPoint slides as pictures, JPEGs, and then put them in here. So just give a few minutes to let it do that. Okay. So anyway, this one is saying it's missing some files, but don't worry about it. Just, I could say duplicate, it's fine. Okay, so these are the slides for the announcements, and it's going to show up right here on top. Okay. Now what we do on Sunday is I put in a little video background down here. It's called Announcements. And I simply click and drag this to all the slides. Okay, now the reason you're not seeing the background is because the ProPresenter picture is, the PowerPoint picture is too big. So we're going to make it smaller, and the way to do that is to click Editor or to right click and say Edit Slide. Either way, it's the same. It brings up the editor. So then I need to make it smaller. So I'm going to click on this picture, then it's going to bring up these boxes on the corners. So I just do this corner, 1, and then the bottom opposite corner, 2, and that's it. Okay, now, whoops, I'm going to make a little slight adjustment. We have sliders here on top, and I usually kind of make the size about the same width as the announcement, so I'm going to do that over again. Okay, and that's how you do that. Okay, so next slide. Same thing. Click on the picture, drag the top, pick one corner, drag it over, pick the opposite corner, and there you are. Okay. Now these marks, these hash marks here, you can put those in, so you can also get rid of it. So the way to get rid of it is just to drag it off the screen and it's gone. And the way to, let's just say, I don't want that anymore. Just drag it off the screen. And the way to bring it is to mouse over the ruler and hold down the left mouse button. Oops, that's not the right one. Okay, like so. So I'm holding it down, I'm dragging it over, and there you are. Okay, one more time. Let's get rid of it. So I'm going to be on this ruler. I'm going to hold down the left mouse button, bring it over, let it go. Okay, that's how that. The same thing if you want to get rid of, let's say we didn't like the height of this one. Let me just get rid of that. So you go up to this ruler and you drag it, you left mouse click and you drag it down, and there you have it. Okay, so again, just quickly, oops, sometimes that'll happen where you just accidentally drag the picture off the screen. That's okay, make it smaller, line up one corner, line up the other corner. Okay, and so on. Okay, and once you're done, hit the X button. Okay, so normally I would finish and do all these, and after that, you're not done yet. You're gonna bring these slides into the service, into the playlist. So just find that spot. It's right below Welcome and Announcements. So you're gonna left mouse click, drag it down to here, and that's what you're gonna do. And now it's part of the playlist. Okay. So and then you can save it, and then we'll do the sermon part next. So you can just go to File, Save All. Okay, that's it.